Leo, Infinite Crisis is all about champions, right? How many of you guys actually currently have in the game right now?
So we have 31. We're releasing approximately every 3 weeks. And our next champion will bring us up to the magical 32 number.
32.
Yeah.
Why is it so magical?
I think you need to hit a specific threshold to make choices interesting at the team selection screen. And 32 is basically enough for you to have each role that, for a pro gamer, the build of your team is an interesting process.
So before we get into who that champion is, I have to ask you, of the 31 that currently exist, which one is your favorite to play with?
At the moment, it's Atomic Green Lantern.
Okay.
Atomic Green Lantern is from the post-apocalyptic universe. His arm has been torn off in some kind of blast, and he uses the power of the ring to kind of maintain his body. So he just has this huge construct. He enters battle, he pushes people around, he grabs people to pull them in, and he's kind of like the playmaker for the team.
And let's talk about the new one. So you guys are actually announcing this new champion, and this person is?
Supergirl.
Nice! Tell me all about her.
First of all, we're really excited to bring another character from the Superman universe in. We have a lot of Gotham guys in. Superman himself had a lot of challenges. So I feel like Supergirl allows us to take all of the learnings we had from Superman, figure out how to apply her skill set, but also her unique angle, which is her anger. Like, she comes out of stasis, her entire world has been destroyed, everybody she knows and loved about has gone, her way of living is gone, and then she's just here on Earth with her cousin who has become like a grown-up. So she's angry, she goes in, she punches people in the air. Her ultimate, she punches people and those people become a missile that then smash into other people and do damage.
Nice.
For her, it's about the visceral impact of landing her punches.
Okay.
That shows through in Worldbreaker, which is her ability to punch through people, and Solar Furnace, where she harnesses the power of the sun, superheats her body, and then it buffs all of her other abilities. So you see her glowing.
So basically, really angry, super powerful. So I'm assuming at some point we're gonna see a Red Lantern Supergirl?
I can't possibly discuss future characters, but certainly this is the first Supergirl that we put in the game. One of the great things about our game is that we can produce many different versions of Supergirl. Sure. So even if we didn't do a Red Lantern Supergirl, which is not to say that we won't, we could do a Nightmare Supergirl or a war-torn post-apocalyptic Supergirl. There's a lot of scope for different Supergirls.
Teenage Kara Zor-El survived Krypton's destruction in suspended animation on a craft following her cousin, Kal-El. After a longer than intended journey to Earth, Kara woke to a series of shocking discoveries. She had incredible yet dangerous new powers. Her baby cousin was a grown man, and the two were Krypton's only survivors. While Kara still grieves for Krypton, she fights to protect family, friends, and her new home as Supergirl. An agile bruiser, Supergirl charges into fights and clobbers vulnerable enemies. Her passive is Solar Furnace. With every basic attack, Supergirl gains a stack of Solar Furnace, up to a maximum of 4 stacks. At 4 stacks of Solar Furnace, Supergirl gains bonus true damage with her basic attacks and the skill Worldbreaker. Worldbreaker gives her next basic attack additional attack damage and will strike enemies in a cone behind her target. Supergirl dashes in a target direction with Bounding Strike, dealing attack damage and moving through drones. Bounding Strike will end at the first jungle creature or enemy champion hit, knocking the target down. Activate Determination for a brief boost to attack armor and move speed. While active, her next 4 basic attacks will reduce the current cooldown of Worldbreaker and Bounding Strike. Her ultimate is Comet. Supergirl grabs her target and dashes forward, dealing attack damage and knocking her target down. While dashing with her grabbed target, enemies caught in her path are knocked up. Supergirl will shine brighter the longer she stays in a fight. For a strong initiate, open with Bounding Strike to knock your enemy down, and then follow with Worldbreaker. Next, use Determination so you can stick to the enemy with basic attacks and reduce Worldbreaker's cooldown. While Bounding Strike followed by Determination is great for chasing enemies, it's also good for escaping risky situations. And remember, using Determination before Bounding Strike sacrifices the free cooldown reduction granted by Determination. Comet can be used to knock targets through walls, removing them from a fight and isolating a vulnerable enemy. And, when flanking a vulnerable enemy, you can use Comet to carry them into your team for an easy kill. Supergirl excels when forging artifacts with high damage and partial defense. Joe Chill's Revolver, Velocity 9 Implants, and Deathstroke's Claymore are all strong offensive choices. If building a more durable Supergirl, Spear of Destiny and Sword of Beowulf help defend against power damage. And for defense against attack damage, try Claw of Horus or Suit of Sorrows. Supergirl's Invulnerability provides extra attack damage while her shield is active. Used at the right time, this will reduce damage from enemy champion skills and can swing a teamfight in your favor. Make the world a better place, one punch at a time as Supergirl, the Last Daughter of Krypton.
Admit it, watching this made you want to open up another tab and play some Infinite Crisis, right? Yeah, I can tell.
But you definitely want to get the complete Infinite Crisis experience, right? So how about you just click right down here and check out the Infinite Crisis digital comic.
Hey, and while you're clicking things, why not just subscribe to DC All Access so you don't miss any exclusives? You know, yeah, they're definitely playing Infinite Crisis now.